Let me start at 13. Job 39 verse 13. Gavest thou thee goodly wings unto the peacocks, or wings and feathers unto the ostrich, which lay their eggs in the earth, and warmeth them in dust, and forgetteth the food, any crush. It's like, which layeth her eggs in the earth, and warmeth them in dust, and forgetteth that the food may crush them, or that the wild beasts may break them. You fucking women, you're fucking reckless, man. You're worse, man. You're worse. She is harder, or it's like she is hardened against her young ones, as though they were not hers. Huh? Let's talk about these women, man. These women. Let's talking about them. She is hardened against her young ones, as though they were not hers. Her labor is in vain without fear. Yeah, getting these fucking abortions left, right, and center. It's not good, man. It's not good. There's nothing normal about getting an abortion. There's nothing good about it. Even here in South Africa, the Department of Education and Social Welfare, they be saying, they made up this law. They're saying it's illegal for you to have sex with girls under the age of 18. But those who are under the age of 15, there's no need for them to get any sort of consent from their parents to get an abortion. Wait a minute, they're allowed to have sex with themselves, gangbanging each other at their fucking age. Doesn't matter how old you may be, gangbang is just fucking wicked. Anyway, verse 16. She is hardened against her young ones, as though they were not hers. Her labor is in vain without fear, because the Most High have deprived her of wisdom. Yeah, man, you don't know shit. Women don't know nothing, man. It's like the only thing you know, you go get your weave, your makeup on, and dress like a fucking harlot. That's all you know. That's all you know. And suck that damn thing good. That's all you can do. Because the Most High have deprived her of wisdom, neither have He imparted to her understanding. You know, that's why the scripture says, I suffer not for a woman to teach, man. Let the woman learn in silence. Because the Most High have deprived her of wisdom, neither have He imparted to her understanding. What time she lifted up herself on high. Getting back to Jeremiah 31 and verse 22, saying, Behold, the Lord has created a new thing. A woman shall compass a man. When they get on that power, on that level, man, on top of the house, when they are in power, man, this is what happens. What time she lifted up herself on high, which is now, she scorneth the horse and his rider. We as men of the Lord, men, as men in general anyway, we are the horse, we are the power, man. But what actually ends up happening, these women, man, they're looking up down on us, they're scoffing at us, man. Hast thou given the horse strength? Hast thou clothed his neck with thunder? Canst thou make him afraid as a cross? It's like, let's go into another topic. And let me see. Proverbs. The book of Proverbs, chapter 6. To keep Proverbs 6 and 7. Proverbs chapter 6 verse 24. To keep thee from the evil woman, from the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman, lust not after her beauty in thine heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. Let me read that again. Proverbs chapter 6 verse 24. To keep thee from the evil woman, from flattery of the tongue of a strange woman, lust not after her beauty in thy heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. Yeah, man. Those fucking makeup they be wearing is only to fucking to seduce you, man. That's the only reason that they be fucking wearing those shit they be wearing. Fucking tight ass pants. They're walking around naked, man. You know, you see them wearing those clothes as if they just walked out of a bed chambers, man. That's wickedness, man. That's sexually enticing, man. There's the warning, man. Proverbs chapter 6 verse 26. For by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread, and the adulterers will hunt for the precious life. Can a man make fire in his bosom, and his clothes not be burned? Let me read that again. Can a man take fire in his bosom, and his clothes not be burned? Can one go upon hot coals, and his feet cannot burn? So he that goeth into his neighbor's wife. Yeah, man. You know the laws and statutes and commandments. Even if you do not know, you know what you're doing is fucking wrong, but you still carrying on and doing it. It's wicked as hell. But let me go into 27 again. Can a man take fire in his bosom, and his clothes not be burned? Can one go upon hot coals, and his feet not be burned? Stop dating with these bitches, man. This is what's gonna happen to your ass, okay? Period. Let me jump to Proverbs 7 and 16. I have decked my bed with coverings of tapestry, with carved works, and with fine linen of Egypt. I have perfumed my bed with myrrh and aloes and cinnamon. Come, let us take our fill of love until the morning. Let us solace ourselves with love. For the good man is not at home. He is gone in a long journey. He have taken a bag of money with him, and will come home at the day appointed. That's what happened, man. When you at work, you're working hard, man. You're trying to feed that. When you're trying to feed that fucking bitch, this is the shit that she's busy doing, man. But hey, but not all of them. They're the fucking good majority of them. Verse 21. With a much fair speech, she causes him to yield. With the fluttering of her lips, she forced him verse 22. He goeth after her straightway, as an ox goeth to the slaughter, or as a fool to the correction of the stocks, till a dart strikes through his liver, as a bird hasten to the snare. Proverbs 7:23. Till a dart strike through through his liver, as a bird hastening to the snare, and knoweth not that it is for his life. Proverbs 12:4. Proverbs 11:22. As a jewel of gold in his swine's snout, so is a fair woman which is without discretion. They are loud mouths. A foolish woman, man. She is loud, stubborn, and clamorous. As a jewel of gold in a swine's snout. Man, right there, the scriptures, man, is comparing these women to fucking swines, the unclean animal, fucking pig that we are not even supposed to even fucking touch. Whether it's dead or alive, we're not supposed to be fucking touching that because it is unclean. Just remember that. Second, remember the precepts to them eating their women during the time of the siege, man. Even now it's happening anyway. Lamentations chapter 4 verse 10. The hands of the pitiful woman have sown their own children. They were their meat in the destruction of the daughter of my people. That's going back to 2 Kings chapter 6, 28. Let me go back. Okay. Another one is Lamentations chapter 4 verse 3. Even the sea monster draw out the breast to give the suck to their young ones. The daughter of my people is become cruel, like the ostrich in the wilderness. Let me get a last scripture and then I'll be out. Yeah, man. Let me get these scriptures out, man. Yeah, 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 30. Let me start at 33. 1 Corinthians chapter 15 verse 33. For the Most High is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints. Who are the saints? The elect of Israel are the saints. Eventually, all of Israel, man, all Israel are the saints. Eventually, in the kingdom. For the Most High is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all the churches of the saints. Let your women keep silence in the churches, for it is not permitted unto them to speak, but they are commanded to be under obedience, as also saith the law. And if they will learn anything, let them ask their husbands at home, for it is a shame for women to speak in the church. But what's happening in these churches, man? They're not teaching that. They're not teaching that. You see these women preaching, man. What does the scripture say? It's very obvious, man. So here's the question to these fucking false motherfucking pastors. If any man, 1 Corinthians chapter 14 verse 17. 1 Corinthians chapter 14 verse 37. If any man think himself to be a prophet or spiritual, let him acknowledge that the things that I write unto you are the commandments of Yahweh. All these things, man, if you acknowledge one scripture out of the Bible, you have to acknowledge the whole book. The Old Testament, the Apocrypha, the New Testament. That's what it is. Okay? Nothing else, nothing more. Okay, with that, I want to say Shalom. Most High will be back again in double Shalom to the elders and the apostles of Israel. All you Akims across the four corners of the world, wherever you have been scattered at. Shalom.